Hi, it's Tabitha. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to do a plan with me, and I'm going to show you how I created this layout for Tuesday. I actually have it in my NYC Cafe Planner, which is by Chanel Shops Creations. I will drop her Etsy store webpage and Facebook pages in the description below. And I'm also going to drop another Facebook page. It's called Doodling, Creating, Planning, Oh My. And on her Facebook page, she teaches you how to do all sorts of cute little doodling and scribblings like this little frog that I made. All right, so let's get started. First thing I did was found a blank page, which is hard to do in mine because, I've done so many different things. Here we go. And I simply exported the page, export, and I saved it as a PNG. Okay? And then I pop over to Procreate, and I'm going to go back to Gallery. I had this page open, sorry. I'm going to add, oops, nope, I made a photo, so I'm going to do it from my photo. Moments. Okay, and here is my blank page, you can see. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so you can actually see it. Now I did the blank page, so that way I know what I'm building my page on, and I'm also going to end up creating a mask. So to create my mask, I am going to simply hit the select, which is like a snake. Make sure I'm on automatic, not freehand, rectangle, or ellipse. I'm actually on automatic. Tap on it. It looks like it has taken up a little bit more than I want, so I'm going to go back because it doesn't want to. All right, let's get out of this. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to hit automatic again. There we go. I like it better when it goes that way. Then I can darken it up as close as I can without taking anything else. That looks pretty good. Go over to my mask, and I simply hit this, hit mask, and now I have a mask of it. Now I'm also going to duplicate this real quick. I'm going to delete this mask. This way I have a back layer always showing. So see, if I take it off, you wouldn't have the back layer. And I want to be able to see my page so I know when I'm working with it. All right, so the next thing I do, let's get this down, is I'm going to add another layer up here. And today, to do this, I actually used some free stamps that I'd gotten, here we go, from Chanel Shops Creations. All right, this is my first one that I ended up writing the Bible verse on. And I actually have a palette of my NYC that I always use. So I'm going to do that stamp in this color. And then I select him, kind of move him around a little bit. Now I'll probably move the elements around a little bit more once I've got it all put together. But the next one, add another layer. The other stamp I used was this one. And for this one, I went down and chose my lighter green. And I'm gonna just kind of take him down. And once I get all the elements on, I usually move them around. And I'll go back and color them too. I'm gonna add another layer. Go back to my stamps, and I used this sticky note. And the first one I did was the dark green. Oh, that wasn't the one I used. Let's delete that one, easy enough. I must have used, is it this one? Nope. Although that one is really cute, now that I've seen that one. Add my other layer up here. There it is, the very bottom one, isn't it? Yep, it was the bottom one. All right, so I got it. I make it about as thick as I want. Push it all the way up to the top, because I'm actually going to, instead of re-stamping it, now that I've actually changed the size of it, I'm going to go down, and I'm going to put 3 of them on. And I'm going to go down. And I'm going to move this one down here. It looks like I need to move him up a bit. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, so now that I'm on this guy, I made him the darker pink. Got the green, got the pink. then, that guy, yep. That's how I always check and see if it's what I'm looking for. I take and turn it off and on and I'll know, oh yeah, that's the one I was looking for. All right, so now when I did this, I just took and dragged and dropped my yellow for that one. Go up to my pink one, and I took the lighter pink, filled him, and oops, didn't mean to do that. And go up to this one, pick this guy, and I chose the lighter green to do that. All right, so the other thing I did was I came over here, and I took my brown, make this bigger, and I filled that background into brown. All right. And then, oops, I accidentally got rid of my other tab, so let's go back and get him. All right, he was this one. Make sure I made that new layer. I did. Stamp it on there. All right, I chose the wrong color, but that's okay. I will go and do lighter. Easy enough to do. Ta-da! Gotta love Procreate, how you can just kind of change things around there. All right, so I am going to go ahead and move him down just a tad because I liked making him a little bit bigger and kind of diagonaled him a little, made him a little bit longer. Okay. And then the last two things I actually did for this was I went over and I actually have a picture that I saved to my photos of Monet's lily pad, which is what's in the background. All right, I'm gonna just take my fingers and I'm gonna make it grow, make it grow. Forgive me, Monet, but I'm gonna stretch out your lily pads. All right. Then I come over here and I make sure that he is down on top of the mask. I just drag him down there. All right, and then I do clip masking. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back up and I'm gonna fill the top layer of my note, sticky note, with the yellow. Go back and I'm gonna make him just a little bit lighter by just changing the opacity real quick. All right, then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find my frog wherever I saved him, which I saved him actually in a file. So you can pull things from files or you can pull them from your photos, depending on where you want to do them. Let's scoot them up just a little bit. All right, then I ended up creating the little voice, or what do you call it? The text box, word box. And I am going to outline him in brown. So I created it. Did I put on a new page? Nope, I did not. All right, let's undo that. Well, you can tap 2 fingers and it'll undo. I'm going to do a totally new thing. And now I'm going to tap it. There we go. This way I can maneuver it without having to maneuver anything else. All right. And then I'm going to fill it in. And I've got a really good white down here that I like to use. I'm going to use the white. Fill it in with white. The other thing I'm going to do is come back over here and I'm going to go to my calligraphy, my mono. And I'm going to go back to my brown. I'm going to make my mono as small as I can. And I'm going to draw that on there. It's pretty good. And then I'm going to go ahead and erase that part so I can recolor. Oops. And by doing that, I accidentally colored off that, which is no big deal. Just go fill it back in. Fill it back in. Now I can go back to my white. Fill that in with white. If it doesn't fill it in all the way, that's okay, because I can just take my brush. I can always color it in. See, you guys see all my end products, and you don't realize all the little doodly things I have to do. I change it. All right, that's all I did in Procreate. So now I simply just click off my background and click off my bottom. Oops, wrong one. My bottom page, try that one. And I come over to my wrench and my share, PNG, save to my images. Out of here, I'm on my blank page that I want. So I'm gonna hit my photos. I usually like to crop it down a bit. There we go. Down. Get it to fit on there, which is always the fun part. It's where my OCD likes to play its best. Org. Having an ergy day with that. Come on, just a little bit more. That's all I need, a little more. There we go. All right. I always hit my eraser just to get me off of it. And now is when you just get to add whatever text you want and however you want it. So I go in, I'm going to put my text box in. I think I chose farmhouse for that one, so I'm going to come up here to my farmhouse. Farmhouse, where did you go? There we go, farmhouse. All right, and I just usually start typing in everything I want. So there is, well, I usually put Tuesday. Tuesday. June 4th. Right, and it doesn't matter what size, doesn't matter what color, because we can always alter that later. Okay, so I will go, like I said, and you're gonna, oops, I'm gonna make sure my text box is on. Circle it, highlight it, we can resize it, I can reshape it however I need to. And then I'm gonna go and change the color because I like my little brown that goes with my thing. The other thing I like to do is go ahead and copy once I've got something that I really like. Hit paste. Right, shorten it up a little bit there. Right, now I just gotta hit edit and it keeps my color and my text font that I want. So there's morning. Okay, click off of it. I'm gonna hit paste down here again. Put it about where I want it, the size I want it. Pretty good. Hit edit. Take it out. Put afternoon. Paste. Put it where I want it. Edit that one. This was my evening. And then even on my little frog guy here, I can paste him in. And I can hit edit. And for him, I'm going to make the box a little bit smaller. There we go. And then I put a happy day. And there you have it. I actually have a Bible verse that I put up in my little post note, but you can put whatever you want, put a quote, put another picture. But that's how I did it. Thanks for sharing and watching my plan with me. Have a good day.